Seeing Diddy calms, leans back in his leather chair, scrolling through financial statements on his phone. His eyes narrow at a suspicious bank transfer from one of his nightclubs. Tension builds as he exhales slowly. The door creaks open, and his associate enters quietly. It's done. Everything's set. Diddy's gaze remains fixed on the screen. No mistakes. The feds are circling. The associate nods and exits. Diddy sits alone, contemplating the gravity of the situation. At FBI headquarters, agents gather around a large table. The walls are covered with photos and documents linking Diddy to international crime organizations. His picture sits at the center, tied to drug cartels and arms dealers. "We've been tracking him for over a year," one agent states, pointing at the charts. "His businesses are fronts for laundering money, nightclubs, clothing lines. He's moving millions." Another agent interjects, "He's connected to shipments of drugs and weapons." "This is bigger than we thought." The lead agent steps forward, determination in his eyes. "We have enough to nail him. We move tonight." In a dimly lit recording studio, Diddy paces, glancing at his phone. The sound of producers and artists fills the air, but his focus is elsewhere. His phone buzzes with a message. It's happening. He pockets the phone, feeling a sense of dread. Suddenly, FBI agents storm into the studio, shouting for everyone to get down. Chaos erupts as the producers and artists drop to the floor. Diddy stands frozen as agents cuff him and lead him out, his expression unreadable. Later, in the FBI office, agents sift through documents late into the night. They pull out a transfer record, revealing direct links from Diddy's companies to cartel accounts. He's been running drugs and laundering profits through his clubs. One agent realizes, overwhelmed by the evidence. Outside Diddy's mansion, SWAT teams surround the property, floodlights illuminating the scene. Agents breach the gate and storm inside. Diddy emerges in handcuffs, flanked by agents, as cameras flash and reporters shout questions. News stations broadcast breaking news. Seen Diddy calms, arrested for money laundering and drug trafficking. He faces life in prison. In an interrogation room, Diddy sits alone, cuffed at a metal table. Agents drop a thick file in front of him. Bank records, wiretaps, surveillance footage. Diddy scans the evidence, feeling the weight of his empire crumbling around him. This time, there's no escape.